Well, my name is Doyle. I'm back to enjoying just the little things of life. I was 54 probably when I realized what life is doing to me. I've always been a workaholic because I was always focused on that which needed to be done, you know, helping the kids or helping around the house. I loved what I did. All of a sudden one day, it's like I started talking about how bad I felt. And I didn't really realize that my wife and kids was actually listening. They just noticed, you know, when the work was done, I was done. It was my body that was telling me something, and but I didn't want to listen to it. Thinking, my goodness, is this how we get ready to die? I mean, really, is this the way my dad ended his life? My wife went to a Dr. Healer's, and my daughter actually followed her footsteps, but I always thought it was for someone else, not for me. I'm good, I'm healthy, I'm busy. 3 years ago, they decided that for Christmas, Dad needed to go to the doctor. He needed to see somebody that was actually going to help him. When they gave me this gift, I realized they cared. They got me to go, and one of the things that I found out when I walked in that office that day was they just listened to me.
Doyle entered my clinic and he thought he was going to die. He was certain he was going to die. He was very nervous because he had poor history with doctors, felt like he wasn't being listened to, that the core issue wasn't being addressed, and he didn't want to be medicated.
We did the preliminary, consultation and followed that up with blood work, urine work, and whatever else. One thing that's really unique about Dr. Healer's is your personal diagnostic report. She said she studies her reports. She likes to see exactly what's going on, and then from that, she diagnosed what was needed for each individual problem.
Doyle had high blood pressure, blood fats. He was basically a walking heart attack. He also wasn't sleeping. He was working too much and eating very poorly.
Initially, when she told me what I had to do, it was like, what? You need to have a funeral. You need to get rid of some things. Okay. Changing my diet, getting on the proper nutrition, taking ownership of what I put in my mouth, just a different way of approach to life. And all of a sudden I felt different. I started feeling different. And it really changed quickly for me, which made me a real believer in what she does.
Within 6 weeks, everything was under control. A pre-diabetic situation was found, and that corrected itself. His blood fats were normalized within 6 weeks. Blood pressures came down, and he lost 25 pounds.
I didn't think I ever was heavy. That's the irony of this, How it melted off was unbelievable because I followed her direction. And the weight loss produced life.
Go, let's do it.
Now there is one little catch in here. I felt so good I thought maybe I didn't need Dr. Healer's. And so I went down my own path. I decided, no, I'll do this. I'll discipline myself, I'll be okay. I had an emergency visit and my blood pressure had spiked way, way high. It really shook me up. On the way up, I said, let's get real. We don't want to take pills. We don't want to do whatever. We want to do what's right, Then she didn't chew me out. She just said, we'll get you back on track.
He's functioning in his life now, and when I look at Doyle, he literally doesn't even look the same due to his weight loss and balancing up the fluid.
I lost 50 pounds from the very beginning. That really wasn't a goal of mine. I never thought it would happen, but the 50 pounds came off in 5 months. There is hope if you want to listen. I do have an answer for you. Dr. Healer's program works. I trust her analysis. I trust because of how I feel.
Very good.
When you know you feel better, you better believe what happened was because it was for you.